Begin this 2024 to fulfill your purpose of finding your ideal partner. Be part of our upcoming Single Latin Tour in Barranquilla. It starts this January 25. Let yourself be carried away by the sweetness and charm of the women of Barranquilla. Learn and have fun with their culture, their city, and their beautiful ladies. Enjoy 2 nights of speed dating, where you will meet hundreds of beautiful Colombian women. Submit your order in barranquilladating.com. Includes accommodation in a comfortable 4-star hotel, 7, 10, or 14 dates, and our matchmakers will help and guide you through the whole process of finding a partner. Contact us at our Phoenix office, +1 602 5538 178, or our manager in Barranquilla, Claudia, +5 730 2288 1962. Write us at info@afacolombia@gmail.com. Come to Barranquilla and discover love with a foreign affair.
Hello, good evening, everybody. It's Wednesday evening, and welcome to the last Latin show of the year. I cannot believe it. It is already the last show of the year. It is the 27th of December, 2023, and we had a beautiful year, I would say. And welcome, everybody, tonight. Thank you for joining. This is a live webcast, so you can ask questions anytime. We have the comment box and we have the questions. The comment box, we have Kirk and Kevin and Daniela answering. And then we have also me, and I'm not alone tonight. I have a couple of special guests tonight. So what is going on tonight? I usually give an overview, and our overview is we have special guests. And our special guests are our managers from each of our cities where we do matchmaking. We do more matchmaking in more cities, but where we all have our offices. So I have tonight Claudia from Barranquilla here. Claudia, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, greetings from Barranquilla.
So we have Claudia from Barranquilla, so you can ask all your questions you have regarding matchmaking, dates, women from Barranquilla directly to Claudia. We also have Ladies de la Cruz from the Cartagena office here. So Ladies is 8 years with AFA and matching women and men and helping clients every day. Ladies, hola, hello, are you here?
Hello, good night, guys. Thank you for the invitation tonight. Thank you, Maria, for everything. And I want to spend many things with you this night. So we are here.
Ladies, everything about Cartagena tours, Cartagena dating, women in Cartagena. So, and why you should go to one city and why you shouldn't go to the other city. And obviously you should go to all the cities. So if you can, please go to every city. But obviously, if you have specific questions to each city, the managers and matchmakers are here to help you. And then we have also Manuela here from Medellin office. You all know Manuela very well. She's here with me every other Wednesday. Hi, Manuela. How are you?
Hi, good evening, Maria. I'm very well. I'm happy to be with everybody here tonight.
So Merry Christmas also to everybody still. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and you had a lovely time with your family, with your loved ones. I hope you ate a lot. We ate so much. You might see some of our food here in the background. So we cut together, the managers and everybody in the office took a couple of footage and videos at home on the 24th and 25th to show you what we usually eat here in Colombia on general in December. It's not just the 24th. We did different things in December. So if you see a little bit of food here in the background, the foodies in between you, you have to learn. Some of you are dating Colombian women. So if you're coming now in this time of the year, that is the food you're going to eat. And the managers can tell you a little bit more about, because they are Colombians. They know better than me. So Claudia, tell me, what do you usually eat on the 24th in your family, or in Barranquilla? I don't know, maybe there's a difference in your family on the 24th of December. And what do you eat on the 25th?
Well, in Barranquilla,
and how was
it's
your
very
Christmas?
unique.
How was your Christmas, first of all? How was your Christmas?
Okay, my Christmas was amazing with my family. You know that this year was a little sick for me. very sad for I have associates in my family. But apart from that, in Barranquilla, Christmas is very unique. You know, that isn't ordinary month, but here the feeling is that the festivity, the sun is more radiant, the breeze is different. I don't know how to explain, but the breeze is different.
True, the days are different in December.
Yeah, the people feel that the December has arrived, you know, the sun, the environment, the weather is different. So,
so for the Barranquilla people, it's already like the start of the carnival.
Yeah, that is the feeling, you
We're
know.
close to the carnival.
We have a slogan, it say that since September, you feel that December is coming. And the people get crazy with this. And I don't know how to express. You have to come here and see by yourself how is the feeling here in Barranquilla. When you are here, you feel, I don't know, the breeze, the people is thinking in Carnival already.
It's different. I agree with you. It feels different. I don't know if it's ladies, Cartagena. I'm in Santa Marta. I'm also at the coast. I'm not far from Barranquilla, and ladies is not far from Barranquilla. So I do also feel that you can feel 1st of December, and then around the 20th of December, it's getting colder. The water is getting colder. The sunsets are different. The sun, I don't know what it is. Ladies, do you feel it different as well? December in Cartagena?
It's so different December in Cartagena because it's typical to see the city is very busy. It's very busy. The people is going to the downtown, to the Centro Histórico, to see the light, to see the decoration, and we can see many people buying gifts. It's very important buying gifts. Here in Cartagena, there is a lot of family spending time. The Christmas dinner, we eat chicken, it's sweet rice, many salads, and many candies. Many candies here in Cartagena is very typical to do that. And also drinks.
Yeah, lady, you know what? In Barranquilla, every day looks like Friday. I don't know if in Cartagena happens.
That is the whole year in Barranquilla. In December.
Yeah, I think in Cartagena is the same. The people is like all the time it's happy, making a lot of plan and everything. So I think the same. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. December does feel special, and I don't know, it's a special time. And Medellin, how's Medellin in December? I have never been to Medellin in December and Christmas.
I have to say that Medellin is very special because we have the lights that are around the river, and it's very pretty to go there and see the lights, and you feel the Christmas vibe. But I feel that we are a little bit different than the coast area because here is more like spending time with family. Of course, I'm not going to say that people doesn't drink and dance here, but I feel that you feel more that energy in the coast area than here. Usually, for example, in this time of the week in Medellin, you can notice that the city is very empty because a lot of people usually they go to them farms, they go to other cities, for example, Cartagena, to spend Christmas and New Year's time there. But Medellin is very special because we have also like special moments that we only celebrate, for example, here in Medellin, like Alborada, that is in December 1st. And usually it's a time to share in family. And one thing that I noticed that maybe can be different from other cultures is that the 24th is the most special day for us. Usually in other countries, sometimes it's the 25th, but here the big celebration is the 24th.
And what did you do, Manuela? Were you with your family? What did you eat? What was your dinner on the 24th, on the special day?
Okay, the 24th, we made natilla from scratch. Usually the natilla.
So can you say what is natilla for the ones who have no idea what natilla is?
Yes, natilla is a very typical dessert that usually Colombians we eat during these holidays, and is made from corn. And some they put like rum, some they also put a coconut. That depends of the persons and the families, of
I
course.
didn't know about
But
the rum.
usually it's a very it's like a flan. The taste is a little bit like a flan, but it's a unique flavor, of course. And we also make buñuelos with all our family. We love to usually I think that the big celebrations is at your grandmother's house, so we get reunion at our grandmother's house, and all the families they came together to be only one. And we are doing something that I'm finding out that other families are doing too, that is like secret, like a kind of secret Santa, but you're still the gifts of the other person. So usually we put the gifts in the middle, and we give to every member a number, and that person depends of the number that they have, they steal the gift of the other person. So it's a very like a fun time, because we also share, and we also like to like celebrate in a different kind of way, that for our family is like that kind of secret Santa.
So you did natilla, buñuelo, secret Santa, and then you ate the whole sweet. And then
Oh,
what
yes,
do you have
and
for the
oh, for the
main?
dinner time, it's not very typical, because it was a gift from my aunt, and she made hamburgers. Usually, that is not the typical Colombian
Not
food
that
for the holidays, but that was her gift for the family. So she make like a very good hamburgers, and was really really good. But usually, that is not the dinner that we have for Christmas time, but was the one that I have for this year.
That is very interesting. That's cool. You know, in Germany, we usually, it's very weird on the 24th. It's like because on the 24th, you prepare so much for the family. So you don't do usually a big dinner on the 24th. Although the 24th is the most important day, but the 25th, you do more a bigger meal. And on the 24th, you make it smaller. So we ate only potato salad and sausage. That's it. Potato
But the
salad
good thing
and
is like
sausage.
Really?
the
That
German
is
sausage
weird.
is very famous. So I
In my
imagine that it's really good.
in my home, that was never the tradition, but I think at 85%, let me say some percentage, but a very high percentage in German households, you eat potato salad and sausage on the 24th of the evening of the 24th. In my home, never ever, but that's the tradition. So yeah, I think it's very interesting. Every country has different tradition, culture, habits, food, and my Christmas usually was in winter time in when it's cold. Now it's always summer. So the
Oh, yeah.
food is also very different because you get like tropical salads and you do like cold meat and you know like little things to pick from everywhere, and because there are a lot of people together. But in Germany, as it was always cold, you don't eat cold things, you always eat hot things. So that is also interesting. So yeah, it's very different. So I find that interesting, and I hope the clients or people watching that might find that interesting too. How are the Colombian Christmas traditions? If you have any questions, guys, please let us know. I'm getting into the chat for a moment because we have already quite a few people here commenting. So we have Stephen saying hello. Hi, Stephen. Hello, hello from us. Squishy Plums is saying hello. Hola, Squishy Plums. Jonathan from El Paso, Texas is in the house. Hi, Jonathan. We have Clinton from Toronto. Buenas noches a todos. Buenas noches. Wow, you all speak Spanish tonight. That's great. Jose, hola Maria. Hola Jose, how are you? La Coda Sioux. Wow, Claudia, very beautiful. So beautiful, Claudia, I have here.
Thank you.
Dakota, Claudia is such a nice person. I hope you can meet her in person and you travel to the Barranquilla office at some point. She is very helpful and very, very nice. So she's not only beautiful outside, and not only also inside. Moondog. As usual, Spotty is here every week. Who's Spotty? But hi. Hi. Hi, Moondog. Hi, Spotty. Squishy, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. Everybody saying hi. Oh, that is so nice of you guys. Feliz Navidad Tardía, Tracer is saying. Everybody here in Spanish. Neil, Feliz Navidad a todos. Claudia, we need that for next week. Do you have the pictures of the new 6-meter tall statue of Shakira in Barranquilla? So you know that you know, probably everybody knows probably that we have this huge 6-meter. The those who don't know, so Shakira is Shakira. She's from Barranquilla. And the city of Barranquilla dedicated a huge 6-meter new statue of her, and they just inaugurated that, Claudia. I think last week. The parents of Shakira were there, and
Yes,
everybody.
they received a monument, and the parents come to receive. She can't. And now in the Malecon, you can see the second statue from her. It's big and it's amazing. So guys, if you want to come here, Barranquilla is waiting for a lot of you. You can see Shakira's monument and all that we have for all of you.
But does she have 2 monuments now or 1 monument?
Two. One, the old one is close to the stadium, and the other, the new one, is in the Malecon.
I didn't know that she had already 1. I knew that the soccer player had 1, but I didn't know that she had 1 already.
Yeah, and it's the older. I don't like too much because the material I don't know, but the second one is amazing. It's so beautiful.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, you can take
so
pictures.
Yeah, we have to get some pictures, maybe, Claudia, for next week, so that we can show you guys the pictures of the new monument.
Show, Maria, maybe the next Latin show, we can make
Barranquilla. We make a Barranquilla special on the 3rd of January. Yes, we play some Shakira music.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't have any pictures yet, but we're going to get some pictures of the statue, Neil. There are already some questions. This is Henry. I love Manuela and her stuff in Medellin. I've been there 3 times this year, looking to going back again in a few months. Miss my Manuelita. That's Henry.
Oh, thank you, Henry. We miss you too.
Lakota is saying, I love Barranquilla. So he loves Claudia and Barranquilla. So Lakota, that's good. You can't see it, but Claudia is sending kisses, because when I'm talking, you cannot see Claudia. So who else? Happy holidays to everyone in the chat. Large Confessor is saying, we have a couple of more questions. Nate is saying, I have been to Cartagena, but I have yet to pass in Barranquilla and Bogota. Both are on my list to visit. Nate is also for the Barranquilla. So Nate, we have a tour coming up in Barranquilla. I don't know if you saw our promo video in the beginning. Barranquilla is beautiful. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, so that every manager can tell you about their city and why it's great to go there. But you can just already hear the vibe in Barranquilla, and especially from December on. I mean, September is already like December, but from December, January, February, March, like after Carnival, it starts a small depression in Barranquilla. You have to say, like, when Carnival is over, the city has like 3 weeks of a little depression, but then Easter week starts again, and then we all party again in Barranquilla. So, but general Barranquilla is amazing, and in January, February, March, as well as Cartagena, and especially the coast, the next 5 months are a really great time, or 4 months, a really great time to visit the coast. It's always great time to visit Colombia. You can visit all year long, really. It doesn't make a huge difference. It's always nice. It's always warm. It rains a little bit more. It rains a little bit less. It has a little bit more wind. It has a little bit less wind, but generally it's always nice in Colombia. But at the coast, January, February, March, December, and also April are amazing months to travel, because it is warm. It doesn't rain, but there's a breeze all the time. It's very windy. So it's very nice, especially from 4 p.m. on, 3 p.m. on, if you go to the Malecon, on the promenade at the river, or in Cartagena to Old Town, or in Santa Marta here to Old Town. It's a really beautiful atmosphere. People are in a good mood. It's vacation time right now. The children are not in school. They are off school until when, ladies? When is vacation time over?
February.
Until February, from the 1st of December.
Yes.
2 months?
Yes.
2 months? 2 months of vacation?
2
Okay,
months.
wow, okay. Okay, so all December, all January is vacation time for the children. So the children are off school, everybody has a good time, and yeah, everybody goes into vacation. Main season is right now, starting basically tomorrow until the 10th of January. Then everything is expensive, everything is crowded, especially at the coast. Medellin is empty, right? Manuela, no more people in Medellin for the next
Yes,
2
I mean,
weeks.
no empty, but yes, it's not like if right now the traffic is great. For example, I love it because there is a lot of traffic because
In
most of the
Cartagena, the
beaches
traffic is
are.
horrible, so it's so glad you can
Horrible.
see.
But yes, Medellin is very calm right now. Like I say, usually people go out of the city for this time of the year.
So yeah, and they go to the coast. So mostly Cartagena, Santa Marta, Barranquilla as well. Also, Barranquilla not so much because Barranquilla doesn't have so many beaches. So right now, at this time of the year, everybody goes to the beach towns, which are Santa Marta, Cartagena, and in between there are obviously more beach towns that are just the most biggest cities. And the women as well, but the people from Barranquilla, everybody, the families are going. Where are you going, Claudia, usually for vacation? To Cartagena or to Santa Marta?
Well, you know that we are in the middle, so it's easy for us to go to Santa Marta or Cartagena. We prefer more Santa Marta is more calm. It is more beautiful. Cartagena is a very um, touristic place, and there is a lot of people, and
And it's
so
more
we are
expensive.
more
Yeah.
expensive, a little more
Expensive as
expensive.
well.
We love to go to Santa Marta. The places are beautiful, and I prefer some places in Santa Marta because of the beach. But Cartagena have beautiful places around the Cholon and the other islands. But Barranquilla is more calm, but you have people sometimes, well, Barranquilla, they say that is a little Miami. So people come to here and spend time here in the new areas that you can see, Maria, around the north. But for myself, I like Santa Marta the most of time. I love to spend my vacation there.
I would say you have, like, when you come to Colombia and when you go to the coast, the good thing is, especially when you come from far away, everything is very close. So I would recommend you visiting each of the cities because you can really do 1 day Cartagena. It would be good if you have at least 3 days in Cartagena because there are lots of things to do in Cartagena. So, but if you just want to say, okay, I want to visit it all, at least 3-4 days Cartagena. The islands in Cartagena are amazing. The old towns are amazing, but it is more expensive, especially if you want to go to the island, and especially when you're a bigger family, it's getting a lot more expensive because when you go with a car from Barranquilla to Santa Marta, you can go to any beach and you don't have to pay. And it is not that crowded. While in Cartagena, the beaches are a little bit more crowded. And when you want to go out to other beaches, you do have to pay. So it is more expensive. But the water, the sand, I mean, it's beautiful. Cartagena is beautiful. I have been living, I have been not, I'm not living there anymore. I lived in Cartagena for 4 years and I really loved it. And yeah, especially now, the new year in Cartagena, I mean, it is expensive, it is very pricey, but the new year in Cartagena is very special. I mean, it's just beautiful. I hope we can show you maybe next week some of the what's going on in the city on New Year's. But everybody, maybe ladies, you want to tell a little bit what's going on the 31st. But I found it really beautiful, Cartagena, on New Year's.
You say in the December 31?
Mhm. What does everybody do usually, or what do the tourists do when they come to Cartagena?
Okay, there is so typical to have, there is a special dinner called to San Silvestre. In many restaurants doing that, and this is like a special dinner, and the people paying for that, for going, there is music, there is shows, different decoration in the place that the people wants to go. Um,
And everybody's dressed in white. Everybody's sitting outside. You have tables all over the old town. Everybody's sitting, eating on the street with the whole family. I found that is beautiful.
yeah, it's very beautiful. It's very special with everything, with the
But is
music,
that
with the
only in
dinner.
the old town? Is that only in the old town,
No,
or does
not
every
really.
neighborhood, everybody eats outside with everybody?
It's outside, and sometimes there is a restaurant that doing that event too. But in the wallet, you can see it with a shirt and see the lights and everything and all the shows, and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, because you sit outside, you can eat, then people start dancing in the streets. Then they have the fireworks, you have the clock tower, everybody's dressed in white. It's very special.
And
It's very nice.
yeah, sometimes the people rent boats too and
Mm-hmm.
doing exactly all the tour uh with the lake and see all the city and the lights, and that's a good plan too.
Yeah, it is really like the January. You have a lot of concerts in general, also Barranquilla and the coast, like lots of favorite singers or electronic music, a lot of DJs. Like there's a lot of things going on at the coast, really. But let me see what we have on our plan as well, because you're going to talk a little bit more about your cities. But I would recommend you, if you come for December, January in any of the cities in Colombia, it is very special. It's family time, as you were all saying. It is time to spend with the loved ones. But if you have a girlfriend here, you're basically part of the family, and you're going to spend that in companionship. And so we're trying to give you a little bit of insight what you can expect. I will ask Claudia next week if she already put the yellow underwear on. I don't know if you remember our last video we did last week about Claudia's laughing about the customs in Colombia. So Claudia, next week you going to put the yellow underwear, or do people really
Yes,
do that? Do people really do that?
yes, I do. In fact, I do, and I will. You know that we wear yellow underwear to end the year, to call the fortune and the prosperity. So I will. I always do,
I
and
will. Really? You always do it every year? You put yellow underwear on?
yes, I do.
Okay.
Every year is
Okay.
my, is something that I have to do, and is what I believe, to call the good fortune and prosperity. And every year is, for me,
Ladies,
it's the love.
you put also yellow underwear on?
Yeah.
Not really, but I want to walking around the block with that suitcase in hand during the midnight, because I think is symbolize maybe many travels, maybe adventures in the New Year's. So I'm
So
doing that.
you wanna do it, but you usually don't do it, because I know that there are people who do that.
Yeah, exactly. But I want to do it this
I
year.
will be one of these this year. Okay. And then we have the one who was telling me to go under the table. If you don't want to be single anymore, you have to go under the table and make rounds under the table. So complicated, that one. But I love it. Manuela, do you do any, like the lentejas, the lentils? Do you do anything, or the uvas?
Yes,
What do
I think that the one that I already did in the past was the lentils, that I have to put lentils in my pocket. And also there are like a tradition to read the things that you are expecting for the next year and the things that you want to let in the past.
oh,
So you have to
okay.
learn that in the beginning like of the next year. And the idea is to have that wishes, of course, that they come true, and the things that was bad in the 2023, that is staying the 2023, that doesn't came with you.
Well, that's good. Okay, that's very nice. Yeah, I don't know. We don't have that in Germany. We don't put yellow underwear or things. What we do is, like, we do on the 31st, like you have like metal, like kind of a metal you put into fire, and then you, how you call it, derrite. how is it like it? How is it in English? I don't know, but it melts basically, and then you put it in water, and then it gets a form, and then you have like a little booklet, let's say, and it says if it looks like, I don't know, if it looks like a flower next year, that will happen to you, or if it looks like a dog, that you get a lot of money. Like depending on what comes out of your melting iron thing, whatever it is, metal thing, that will come true for the next year. So that is something we do. But like yellow underwear and doing around the block with a suitcase and lentils and all that.
And the grapes, Maria, is very important. I think that most of the people here in Colombia, we ate the grapes. Has to be 12 grapes, and each grape is a wish that you have to like ask to the universe or God. So it's very important because usually I think that most of the people, we do that one with the grapes.
And 12 because of the 12 months or the 12 days of Christmas, or why 12?
For each month.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I will try that one this year.
Yeah, that one is nice, and also you eat grapes, so it's good.
Yes. But you know, it's amazing. I got to the supermarket last week, and you go into the supermarket, and the entrance is full of grapes. It's like, wow, like what happened here? December started, Christmas started, like.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see it. You don't see that many grapes usually here. And so yeah, and we did something else beautiful this Christmas, because we think always it's not about just about ourselves, right? It's about also helping others. That's what we usually do in this job, and that's why we are matchmakers, and we love it because we love helping others. We love helping others finding love here in Colombia, and we also wanted to help some who might need it a little bit more, and we are going to work that in the next couple of months. We're going to work a little bit more on that, but we have found a little foundation. We have found foundations in every city, and we wanted to give to every foundations a little bit. And maybe some of you guys are watching that at home, and you want to share and you want to support. Some of you might say, yeah, I want to help in Colombia. I have my girlfriend here. I want to support some communities, or want to support people who might need it. And we picked a little NGO in Medellin. Why did we pick that NGO? Manuela will tell a little bit, but we will show you a video later as well about our memories of 2023, what happened in Colombia, the couples we matched and everything. And one of our couples, beautiful couples, William and Magda, they met in Medellin, and Magda's mom, so they got married, we matched them, they got married, and Magda's mom is having this little NGO. It's not even an NGO because it's nothing really legal formalized. It's really like more a foundation where she really just from her heart helps the children of the neighborhood to have a community and to have support and somebody who cares about them. And so she has that little foundation called Pan y Ropa. That's the name in Spanish. In English, it would be clothes and bread. And so she helps those children. And so what we did, we bought Christmas gifts for an affair. We bought Christmas gifts for the children, and Manuela, Tata, Luz, and Sergio went on Saturday and gave these little gifts to the children. We're going to show you the video for a moment, and then I'm going to interview Manuela a little bit about more the foundation. And if you want to support, you're very welcome to support that foundation. So you can contact directly to Patricia or also to us, and then we get you in touch with her. So let's go, Kevin, with that little video from the foundation, Pan y Ropa, and then we're going to talk to Manuela a little bit about more, and you guys can ask your questions as well. So I see you in 3 minutes.
La fundación se llama Fundación Ropa y Pan. Estamos en Palmas de Cataluña, Loreto. La fundación lleva 25 años.
Ya lleva bastante.
Demasiados. La fundación inició por un sueño que yo tuve. Dios me dio una oración y me dijo, haz algo por los pobres. Y entonces yo le dije a mi mamá, y mi mamá me dijo, pues haga una fundación mía, porque a usted le gusta mucho los niños y todo, ayudar.
Normalmente, ¿de dónde recibes donaciones? ¿Quiénes te ayudan principalmente?
Nadie, para nada. Las personas, pues ahora en el momento, ustedes, gracias a Dios, y bendiciones para las personas que están interviniendo en esta alegría de los niños. Bendiciones, miles de bendiciones, porque primera vez pues que los niños tienen esta alegría. Tengo 70 niños.
70 niños. Y bueno, ¿y cómo funciona la fundación? ¿Los recibes? ¿Les das regalos? ¿Cómo funciona todo? ¿Cómo es la dinámica de
la fundación? Ellos vienen 2 veces a la semana a una clase de valores, porque yo primero le digo que tienen que ganar el regalo a los grandecitos. Una clase de valores que se llama Aprendiendo Valores para el Futuro, que la tengo hace muchos años, más de 15 años, y han salido los niños muy bien. También hacemos talleres de plastilina, hacemos caminatas, tarde de campo, que la hacemos cada 15 días, hacemos un compartir, les digo a los niños, si yo tengo, pues aporto de mí, pero yo no tengo, entonces les digo, traigan un paquete de chitos o algo y lo juntamos y compartimos los unos con los otros. Les hacemos un reinado a las niñas. Este año pues no se pudo porque no había, pues siempre hay que alistar el detallito.
¿Tienes niños de qué edades a qué edades?
Tengo edades de meses a 11 años. ¿Por qué digo de meses? Porque a veces hay personas que dicen, ay, aquí tengo una lechita, tengo una compota, entonces yo llamo a la señora, entonces fue donde me dio la idea, que hace como 2 años me dijo un señor, yo le puedo regalar, si quiere por 3 meses, compotica, lechita, entonces se llama hasta gotica de leche, lo puse.
Digamos, las personas que están viendo este video, ¿cómo podrían aportar a tu fundación?
Podrían colaborarme, pues yo les doy el número de celular, porque como usted sabe, no tenemos computador, no tenemos nada, usted mira, pues con mucho amor se hacen las cosas y con las uñas, pero entonces el número de celular, porque no tengo ni siquiera esa página que de eso, ojalá pues si me pudieran colaborar a hacerla, me gustaría. No tengo ni página ni nada, pero les doy el número de celular y me pueden llamar y pueden venir a conocer. Que soy muy agradecida, bendiciones para las personas que se unieron a esta linda causa con los niños, esa sonrisa tan hermosa que floreció por parte de ellos, a Manu, a Tata y a las personas que no distingo, pero que aportaron.
Que han estado ahí.
Eso, que han estado ahí, mi Dios le pague y no sabe pues la multiplicación de bendiciones que se les viene encima pues, porque darle una sonrisa a un niño, mejor dicho, es más gratificante que cualquier cosa.
Of the impressions from Saturday where we were able to help and to give some little gifts to the children in one of the neighborhoods of Medellin. And Manuela, you were there that day on Saturday with Luz together, and you were talking to Patricia, you were seeing the children. Can you tell a little bit to the men who are watching that or women who are watching that tonight, what was your impression of the foundation? How were the children? What are they doing? Can you describe it a little bit?
Okay, Maria, in the beginning, was like a very nice thing because you told La Tata to search for maybe places where they need help and that they was looking for someone that maybe wants to help during this Christmas celebration. So it was very nice because Patricia was someone that we was not looking for. Like we was looking for other persons, but they told us like, oh look, this is a very special holiday, and we already have help from other people. So it was like, okay, who we can help with? And in that moment, Patricia she should just show up. And she told us like, look, I have this foundation. I've been working with these kids for a long time ago, and I'm looking for some help. If maybe you know about someone, or if you want to help me, I can send you the photos of the kids and all the information. And we was thinking like that can be very nice because, like you mentioned before, she's the mother of one of our clients, and she is very nice because she find out her couple used with us this year. And I think that was a special moment because in the end it's like we are very close right now with her family, and also we have like this special bond with her. So we say like, okay, just let's do it. And she has 70 kids in that program, and it's very nice because we realized that sometimes you don't need too much money to help. She don't have a lot of money, and she likes to help the kids that they have less than her. And I'm going to tell you that the house that we saw in the background is her house. So she lives in that neighbor, and of course it's not like the most pretty and fancy place. We saw kids that they are really, really, really poor, and they really need help. And Maria, I think that with really small gifts, these kids was very, very happy. Like, you have to see them faces when they got the present. And also, we only know send use a gift, the present. We also give them like a notebook with a pencil, so they can start the year with someone with they can study. Because she also told us, like, right now is very difficult for her to find help from other people, and she just asked for help to random people and see who can help her. And like you mentioned, it's not like an organization. It's not something that is solid, or it's a company, or it's her. It's just her helping people that need help. And it's very pretty because sometimes it's not like you need a bunch of money or you need to do a lot of things. She said that with small things, like, for example, formula for the kids, for the babies, with diapers. If you send her notebooks that maybe you don't use anymore and has a lot of pages that other kids they can use, she accepts all kind of donations. So it's very nice, because usually people think like, oh, I have to send money and that is the only way to help. No, if maybe you have clothes that doesn't fit on your kids anymore, you can send it to here to Colombia and share with kids that they need a lot of help.
Yeah, Manuela, that is very nice, and that's very important. And it's about that as well. There are people like her with like not having anything and just giving a lot of love to others, and like she makes a huge difference in her neighborhood and for these children. Some of you guys are asking here, what is it with the all kids? What's going on here? Maybe you haven't understood what's going on. We did a little Christmas donation in gifts to a woman, to a little foundation in Medellin. And so you were just seeing the images of these children receiving gifts right now. And that is what Manuela was saying. We gave them now Christmas gifts, but all year long they need something, and it doesn't have to be money. It can be just like pencils, you know, that they can draw, that they can like do something, some games. As she was saying, like nobody really supports her. Like it's really her and maybe some people who get around there, and that's not like it's a huge organization, but people like her make the difference in this country. And we want to show more of that, also show you more the reality of what is Colombia also like. Because when you come here and visit, you're going to stay in the most touristy places. You're going to stay in beautiful places. You might not see a lot of poverty while you are here, because you're not going out of that touristy part, maybe of the city. But there are really poor parts of that country and people who have really not a lot, and especially in these times, in these special times where not everybody has food on the table or a gift for a child. So we thought maybe that little act can help a little bit. And as I said, if you come in the future, if you come next time to Colombia, bring what you don't need anymore. If you know that there are things you can, like as Manuela said, your children clothes, you can, or some toys, like some children have so many toys while others have none. Just bring it with you, and we find a way to get it to them and bring it to the foundation. And not only in Medellin, the idea is to do that in Cartagena and in Barranquilla as well, and show you more of those foundations as well. Okay. Squishy plums, can I donate with crypto? Squishy plums, I don't think so, because they don't even have a computer. So I think we have to start on the basic. And so maybe we can help you if you want to send some money, like to get you some pesos there or whatever, like, or getting you the Western Union information if you want to wire money or something like that. And that is definitely possible. But crypto, I don't think that's possible. We have to go a little bit back to the basics with her. Kuchi, what is the name of the fundraiser? That's why I'm saying her name is Patricia. She's a single woman helping there. So it's not that she has like a whole NGO. She has no website. She has no app. But we might be able to help her. Maybe we can, like, there are some sites, how you call them, Vaca, whatever. Like there are some sites where it's easy to donate and donate some money, and then she can take it out on the bank account. So we have to get that organized. It was just a Saturday, so we can give you more information if you're interested. And when you come to the office, you can just talk to Manuela, and she will help you to get the information to Patricia. Yeah. So you guys, if you have more questions, get them going. We're going to get you more questions answered. I just want to talk to Ladies de la Cruz from the Cartagena office again, because she has to leave in a couple of minutes because she has an appointment where she has to get to tonight. And so, ladies, I imagine you would be loving to match more couples next year. So what can you tell the men who are looking maybe to come to Cartagena? What would you tell them, or what are the questions you get for Cartagena usually?
To come to Cartagena, okay, I think that the city is very beautiful. You have to come to Cartagena, know the city, making many plans, many activities you can do here in the city. I can say that for the next year, in 2024, we have in April the first tour and the second in November. So I want to invite all of you to come to Cartagena and see. We had a spectacular place when the social is held, and all the attention for the office will be the best for you. I don't know what to say.
Cartagena is amazing. Cartagena is amazing. It's a beautiful place to visit.
Amazing. Exactly. Yeah, you have to come. You have to come.
Beautiful, and it's not only, you cannot only go on the tour. Ladies, April, which date exactly?
Oh, the dates I don't have.
So I think we have 31st of October, and then I think something with 16th of April, maybe.
April 11th.
April 11th. Okay.
April
Super.
11th. Okay. Thank you, Manuela.
You're welcome.
So before Easter, after Easter week. So after Easter week, we have the Cartagena tour. But if you do not make it on the Cartagena tour, you can come all year long. Ladies is in the office every day from 10 to 6 p.m., 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday to Friday, and Saturdays until
Saturday to 2 p.m. Exactly.
And so you can come any time of the year. Also, if you do not make it on a tour, we can help you to set up introductions. Ladies is the office manager and matchmaker there for 8 years already. 2024 will be your 8th year.
24, exactly. Yes, 10 years.
Yeah?
Long time.
Wow, long time. So ladies knows all the women. Yeah. So if you need something about the Cartagena office and any rumor you need, she has it. So she knows the woman very well and knows who to match with whom. And ladies is amazing. So if you can go to Cartagena, meet the woman in Cartagena, get to know Cartagena. It's one of the oldest cities in Latin America. It has a beautiful old town. The islands, as I said, are amazing. It is like really the Caribbean. It's the Caribbean. It's the feeling being in the Caribbean. So if you need to escape the winter, it's the perfect winter getaway. So and now the next couple of months are amazing. And so, ladies, just one moment, and then you have to go already. But we're going to watch our video from 2023 in a moment. What was for you the most beautiful moment of the year, or several beautiful moments, or what made you happy this year?
Speaking of 2023, it were really nice in Cartagena. Was many couples, new clients visiting. We have weddings, engagements, people getting know each other. So in my mind now, I have many. But if I have to choose one, maybe about the last tour in November, we have a very nice group with the client with that super attitude. There were very friendly. I don't know, maybe in the Shiba bus, because it's like a little crazy party that we have in the activities in the tour. Everybody was happy. Everybody was lying. drinking. Was a special time because all the energy in the group was amazing. So maybe I have to choose that moment with my special moment in 2023. Yes.
Ah, that's beautiful. Yeah, the tours are such a great time where in such a short amount of time you get so many smiles, emotions, happiness. We're doing so many things, like people are getting really excited because it's just something so different, getting out of your comfort zone, meeting new people. You're like in this all-time high sometimes this week of the tour because it's
People
just
is
in a
like
good
that,
mood.
relaxing and feel like they are so very nice moment. Yes.
Yes, that's great. Ladies, that's amazing. And I hope we're going to match a lot more people and a lot more couples in 2024 in Cartagena and in whole Colombia. We had an amazing year, guys. Really, I mean, I don't know why you're going to watch that video in a moment, but in this video, we can only show you like maybe 1% of everything what's going on throughout the year, obviously, and especially a tour. And we had 7 tours this year, and we had, I don't know, only in Medellin over 500 dates, just introductions this year. We had so many matched couples, we had engagements, we had marriages, as Lady said, like, I don't know, we had like 8 marriages, 20 engagements, like in total over 60 couples of what we know of. I mean, some of you don't take, they don't stay in touch. Some of you do stay in touch. Some of you we follow up. We try to follow up with as many as we can. But we had an amazing year, really, and I think it was just a great time in general. I think we had amazing tours. Maybe before we keep on talking about how amazing it was, we show you the video. Ladies, you will be leaving us, I think, so after the video probably won't be there. Thank you so much for joining tonight, and I see you hopefully soon.
Thank you.
And I haven't seen you
Of
in a
course.
while. And
Okay,
thank you for joining.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Visit Cartagena, guys. Visit ladies, visit Cartagena. And I see you soon. And we're going to watch our video of 2023. And then I stay with Manuela and Claudia for a moment. And then we think about our memories of 2023. Then if you have any questions, you can already start asking your question. I think we haven't answered anything yet. So we're going to do that for a moment. But we're going to watch our 2023 video and then get back again together. See you in 5 minutes. Ciao, ladies. guys to our Memories 2023 AFA Colombia. So we wanted to let you be part of our matchmaking experience. And as I said, it's just a small part of everything we do every day, what Claudia, Manuela, ladies, and everybody else of the AFA team does every day. It's just like, as I said, a little glimpse. Lots of the couples, unfortunately, we cannot share pictures, photos, because obviously this is a private matter. Not everybody who's having the hard matters, want to be in photos or videos. We do really appreciate the ones who do share with us, because obviously for us, it's beautiful to be able to, view our couples, view what we have achieved this year and how we were able to help you to find that special person. We even want to support you more next year. Obviously want to match more couples, but also the whole year I was talking about the coaching and helping you to support and be in the relationship. So 2024 will be the year. But also we want to support you more in the long distance relationship, because we know it has been challenging for some of you. And not all of the couples also didn't make it. I don't want to make it look like everybody is meeting and everybody's happy. Obviously, we do make a lot of connections. But some couples also have been meeting, have been in a relationship, and then after a couple of months decided to split up. And that is also part of the process sometimes of life as well. I mean, it's normal that when you start dating somebody, not with everybody you start dating, you might end up in a marriage, but the intention is there. And that is the important, like all of the men we usually serve have the intention to get married, to start a serious relationship, and not every time it works out. But as I said, the intention's there, and we have had beautiful couples. I think if you would ask me, I will ask the two managers in a moment what would be the perfect or the most beautiful moment of the year for me. And I think it was also a little bit like Lady said, but for me it was the Medellin tour in September, because we did have amazing clients, amazing energy, and also amazing couples. And I think we have already from that tour, Manuela, 3 engagements, 4 engagements, 5 engagements. I don't know, 2 marriages. I don't know
That
how
was
many we have.
9 engaged. From the
No,
tour,
but
I'm
from
not
that last
sure.
September, but just from the September tour, just from the last one.
Okay, I
Like
know Ava, I
3?
know Howard, I know Matthew, Michael, oh my God, who else? I think that
That's what I'm saying.
Francie,
Roger. So
Rogers, 6,
so
yes.
I'm losing count just from that last tour. So that was just beautiful. The clients were very serious. Energy was great. Women were great. Tour was great. We just had amazing time. Everything just flowed in a very natural state. In general, all of our tours this year were really beautiful. In general, our tours have always been beautiful. But I don't know, this year it has been just flowing a little bit more. So that, if you ask me, would have been probably my most beautiful moment. Also, Chris and Diana, one of our elite clubs, have been matched, and that was it's been a very successful year. Claudia, what was for you? Tell me a little bit about your 2023 AFA Colombia. Your first tour in Barranquilla, your second tour in Barranquilla. How was that? How were the couples? How was the year 2023 for you?
Well, for me, it was amazing. What I liked most about this year was the number of couples that we helped form, giving advice, assisting clients, being in the process with each one, make everything to do a special these engage or these meetings between ladies and guys. And I saw couples who get married. I was in my first tour, Sam and Lily get married. In the second,
Yeah. Sam and Elizabeth got married, yes.
Daniel with Maria Fernanda. Was amazing. The process was different, but the happiness at the end was incredible. What I don't like is when the tours get over and the gentlemen have to get back to the country, because I really enjoy all the moment that we spend together. I love to see them happy when they find love. And when they come nervous. They look like a child, asking me what I have to do, what I have to say, how the ladies, they love to be attend, or is a lot, is a mix of feelings. I am so happy to help them. I am so sure that I was created for this job. That is not a job for me. I have to say, I love what I do, and I love to help the couples to get together.
Yeah, the happiness. You see, also the where the video where Daniel and Daima are getting married in the end, and where she's so happy, and you can see the emotions, and when you know that you were part of that story, and I think you were born for that job. I think matchmaking is definitely your thing, and I think it's for all of us. It's just very, like it's very rewarding when we do what we do and what we do, and it's also sometimes dramatic. Sometimes it's like surprising, and sometimes there is, I don't know, one drama, the next thing going on. So it's not just happiness and love all the time, but it is real. We are working in emotions, and it's very real, and so it's very rewarding when it works out. And Claudia, your favorite moment, what was your favorite couple, your favorite moment?
My favorite moment was Maria Fernanda and Daniel's wedding, because she had a sad story. She didn't want to come to the event for the first time, and she said, "No, I am afraid. I don't believe in this process." She saw him, and he saw her,
Yes.
and was like and since the first time they was together, and when they say yes, I do, my God, no, for me was
Yes.
the best moment in my year in 2022. And
but it was with the two of them. It was like sometimes you have these magical couples who just meet, and that's it. And they don't meet anybody else. They don't need anybody else. It's just really the two of them, and it just works out perfectly. It's not all the time. It's not for everybody. Clinton and Hades, for example. I think we didn't put it in this video, but they also got married just like last week. I think we haven't had them even counted. They were that couple that met at the first moment on the Cartagena tour, and ever it was perfect. And Mafe and Dan, it was similar. It was like this energy of it just flows, right, Claudia?
Yeah. It was like they know each other since many years.
Yeah.
And they make a great connection. That is what I like. And all the time they was asking, advice, how to make this, how there was the process. But they connect the way that I have never seen. I was amazing, but was my favorite moment.
Yes.
What I say I don't like is when everything, the gentleman have to get back to the country, and the lady gets sad here, missing them. They say I will get back again, and they do, but it's what I don't like the most. But
yeah, it's true. It's like this little bit sad moment. It's like after Carnival, when Barranquilla gets into the depression of Carnival, everybody gets into the depression of everybody going home. And nobody's sad. Like obviously everybody is happy, but obviously also sad because you have to leave, and then you're not knowing what's going to happen and when you're going to see each other again. But it's also for a lot of couples a very emotional time, and they are very happy and very excited. So it's this mixture. But yeah, I understand that it's not easy.
I saw many girls crying because the love is leaving, but I say, don't worry, you will get back. Everything has a process, and you will be together, so don't worry. But it's sad because we get involved into the relationship also because we help them. So, but at the end, I am so happy for this year. It was a good year.
It was a good year. It was definitely a great year. I think it was a really, really good year. Manuela, how was your 2023?
Okay, I think that this year was an amazing year, and like you mentioned, Maria, I think that we had an amazing tours, and I have the opportunity to visit other cities and join the tours in the other cities, and I have to say that every city is different, but every city has their own magic. I feel that if you visit one city, you cannot say that you already visited Colombia. I think that here the magic about Colombia is like every time that you go to a different city, you find out different kind of things, and you have to keep in mind that the girls that you are going to find out also in every city are different type of girls. So I feel that Colombia has a lot of to offer, and not only because yes we have beautiful girls, it's also because in our culture we have that passion, we have that love, and I feel that that is the main reason why a lot of foreigners they want to visit and find a wife here in Colombia.
Yes. And it's just, if you see the video, it's just so contagious of energy and smiles and connections and love and happiness. I mean, it's just not the video, it's really what we do. And when we have our day to day, when you come in the office, you always get good energy. If you come to a tour, it's an amazing energy. We always try to help you in what we can and put good energy in. And Colombia has that. It's just a country of beautiful people with great energy. And so you won't regret it, guys. I'm going to get into your questions. We haven't answered anything tonight. So let's go 5 minutes into some of your questions. And Trey, shout out to AFA putting couplets together. Great video. Thank you, Trey. We are very proud of what we did this year. It has been a lot of work, but it has been, as I said, very, very rewarding. Squishy Plums, video is epic. Thank you, Squishy. Thank you. Clinton is asking, hi Maria, I would like to use my credit as Platinum member to put towards June Medellin tour. How can I go about getting this done? Clinton, I would recommend you contacting Michelle, but usually as a tour, if your letter credit, if you write letters, you get a credit and you can use that towards your tour. So I would contact Michelle from group desk at lovememail.com, and then, or you just call us and then we help you with that. Eric Lee, hi Eric, good evening. I likely will visit Barranquilla at the end of January, Claudia. So Eric, we're going to visit you in the end of January. That's great. Let us know, Eric, if you need something from us, setting up anything for you. But I think you're dating. Aren't you dating, Eric, somebody? Let me keep us updated, please, so that we can include you in our couples list of the year. If not, let us know so that we can set you up with some introductions. Nate, I see all the guys have a cool 8 smile. I think I would too. I don't know what that means. I imagine it's positive. A cool 8 smile. Eric, I'm just glad to get the year-end holidays behind me. Eric, there's just a couple of days left, then the holidays are over. Ron is saying, hi Ron, how are you doing tonight? Maria, can you interview more recently engaged or married couples? I would like to hear their experience with AFA and the process. Yes, Ron, we are doing that. We're going to do more of that, and we're doing that right now. We wanted to show you next week. First week of January, we're going to have Claudia again live with me in the show next week. Hopefully a couple of women of the Barranquilla, from Barranquilla, so that you can ask some questions to the women in live. And we also have a couple, Dan and Marfe, that was the favorite couple of Claudia. We have an interview of them that we are editing right now. So next week, we should show you one of those couples. We had Francie and Paul also last 2 weeks ago, I think. They were recently engaged as well. And we're going to interview, obviously, the ones who let us interview them as well more, so that you can learn a little bit more about the process. Maybe Claudia will meet me in Cartagena, Claudia Lacoda is saying. Okay, Lacoda, so we have to get you and Claudia in touch again. But I think you two are in touch, so... So Lacoda, I hope you're going to be in Cartagena or Barranquilla, and Claudia can help you. Nate is asking if Medellin Dating has an app for Android or Apple with your candidates looking for love and marriage. No, Nate, we don't have an app yet. But you can, if you go on the website and if you go on search engine, Medellin Dating search engine, you can put your search criteria in, and then all the women come on the site, and then you can click on every profile. Close the arc for anyone that stayed in Colombia. Has anyone with an extended stay been in a hostel in Medellin? Recommendations, yes or no? Close to the arc, I have been staying in a hostel in Medellin like 10 years ago last time, but the hostels are really nice. I mean, there are difference between one hostel and other hostels. So there are also private accommodations in a hostel. There's one which is called Selina, for example, which is a co-working space. There's a hostel, a co-working space, a bar, a restaurant. You can do yoga. They have activities, everything, and you have private rooms and you have hostel, like you have dorm beds. So maybe if you don't want to stay in a dorm, but you want to have that hostel experience, Selena is a good place to go because you have also more like co-working. Like it's not just backpacking and traveling; it's also working. So you also have some business-minded people there, digital nomads, is it called? And so I can recommend you hostels in Medellin. Like it's a good place to stay, and there are great hostels, and not all the hostels are the same. There are something called boutique hostels, for example, as well. Um, I think we have most of the questions. Yeah, so we have here Barranquilla and Medellin, so maybe you can help us. Close the Arc is saying, ¿cuál personalidad les gusta más? Barranquilla, Cartagena, Medellin, Paisa, or Bogota? Maybe that's a question more for the men, like who are the men liking more? But maybe what we can ask is what would be a little bit different, the personality of somebody from Barranquilla than maybe somebody from Medellin. What would you say, Manuela? What is typical for a woman from Medellin?
I feel that here the Paisa girl is a girl that likes to take really, really good care of themselves. So I feel that you are going to find out that usually we like to even look well to go to the pool or the beach. So that is one thing that you can recognize in a Paisa, because usually they are very feminine and they like to look very, very, very nice. And about the way that we are, I think that usually Paisa girls are very sweet, are very warm, and not only because we are like that in affection mode, also we talk like that. When we speak in Spanish, I think like we speak with a certain kind of sweet accent that make us look like very, very sweet persons around Colombia and around the world. So I feel that that is a very unique characteristic about Paisa girls.
And Claudia, what is very unique about the Barranquilla? So if I can say something what is unique about Barranquilla, I would say Shakira, hips don't lie. So definitely hips don't lie in Barranquilla. So if you go dance in Barranquilla, you're on the dance floor like, what? So Claudia.
That is true. Hips don't lie. Ladies here love to dance too much. But the most traditional is more that the lady are very warm, very open arms. You know that you feel that you are from here, that you are Barranquillero, and is the most characteristic from the girls that make you feel that you are very welcome. There is always a smile in our face. And of course, we are also very friendly and
very joyful, very fun.
Yeah, and there is
a lot of
sometimes
energy
the
in
guys get
Barranquilla.
confused because they think that we are very friendly and that we are, so close. That is part of culture, and we use expressions to say "Hola, mi vida" is like a sweetie, and there is not a way to speak in other parts. That you have to be so close to say the expression, but not for us. So they sometimes get confused, but it's part of
Men get confused, yeah. I Sweden, everybody's so friendly in Barranquilla. No, but that's true. Like everybody's very friendly, very welcoming, and very joyful. It's just a very joyful city. And especially in January, February, it's like probably the most joyful city of the world, I would probably say. Can I run away with Claudia? Lakota saying. So Lakota is taking it seriously with you, Claudia, tonight. Close the arc is again asking, and maybe it's similar, the question, that it's amazing how Colombian people seem to have different social priorities. I don't know what is exactly social priorities, depending if from Paisa, Bogota, or coastal cities. Am I correct? Social priorities? Maybe what Manuela was saying, and maybe that is still about when we were talking about Christmas a little bit, where Manuela was saying we stay a little bit more in family, and while at the coast there's a little bit more party, a little bit more outgoing, a little bit more tourism. Maybe it's about, maybe that comment is about that, because it's one of the older comments. Neil is saying, yes, close, that's the great thing about travel in Latin America, so much variety. Nate is saying, I really enjoyed Old Town and Cartagena, great ambience it is. The musicians that passed by the tables were really great with their music. I also enjoyed Isla Barú, which was a great destination off the coast. Yes, Barú is amazing. Playa Blanca is amazing. It's beautiful. Like, as I said, if you have one Caribbean feeling, definitely Cartagena is a great place to go. And if you want to go, for example, also Santa Marta is a great place to go, but it's a little bit different than Cartagena. So you have mountains, you have beaches, you have natural parks. It's more nature, but it is also the old town in Cartagena is amazing. It's much more beautiful than the one in Santa Marta. So Garrett, so I think we're getting to the same questions here again. Are the women different from Barranquilla than the women from Bogota or Medellin? Yeah, physically there is a little bit different, I think. So maybe if we skin color, maybe Medellin is a little bit more white, European influence. Bogota is not as white. It's a little bit more indigenous, maybe a little bit, what would you say? Maybe more indigenous, maybe more like a mix, also a mix. Bogota is a mix of everything, because you have people from all over Colombia in Bogota. So you can people find from the coast, from Medellin, from Cali, from everywhere. So also people mix a little bit, but they are a little bit darker from the skin type, I would say, than in Medellin. In Barranquilla, you can find from the physical a little bit of everything. You can have white, dark, brown, yellow. No, just kidding. But then you have all skin colors. Physical, you have all from blonde to brown to black hair. I think Barranquilla is a little bit maybe the mix of the other cities, while Cartagena, you have a little bit more darker skin, a little bit more darker hair, in general, like more African influence. So it's very different in each part of Colombia. And maybe Barranquilla, I don't know, has a little bit the Oriental Arabic influence, but you have like Claudia, as you can see, Claudia's quite white in her skin, but you also have all kind of skin types in Barranquilla, right? Everything from white to dark.
Yes, Mari, you know that we have a mix of culture and Italian, Arabic, Spanish. Myself, I am half Germany because my grandma was from Germany, but the other side, my dad's side, was from Spain. So there is a mix, and my mom has dark skin, but I'm so white with black. This is my natural hair. Is my color. It's not that I use painting. The most of the lady here are, you can see blonde, dark, African. There is a mix, but all ladies in Colombia are beautiful and are so warm, and they're waiting for all of you guys. So don't waste your time to come here. Colombia is waiting for you.
Yes, so let's maybe get to that. Colombia's waiting for you. So Barranquilla tour. When is the next Barranquilla tour, guys? You have to sign up for that tour, and not just squishy plums and what is I found the name again? Who's running away with Claudia already? Where's the name? I don't find him right now, but yeah, you know who I'm talking. Nakoda Sioux. That's a difficult name. So when is the first Barranquilla tour, Claudia?
Pardon me?
When is Barranquilla? When is the next tour for Barranquilla?
In January, start in 25th. Yeah.
1 month. So 1 month away. Less than 1 month away.
Since now we have 1 month, and we still have some spot I can see. But guys, don't miss the opportunity to meet amazing ladies. You know that in this time we are in party all the time because we have in pre-carnivals. So you will find happy city. The ladies are with the best. You know, they are waiting for. I am ready making the sending the invitation to the ladies all the time. How many guys are coming? And you have, you know, they are making question about all these guys who are coming. So, guys,
the women are excited, Claudia.
Maria, don't miss the opportunity to come here. And you know that you also come here, but you can meet ladies from Santa Marta or Cartagena because we are in the middle. So you have the opportunity to meet over 200 ladies in the to social. And I don't know what else to say. Just call me or call Maria. Come here. I am waiting for you. Whatever you need, please let me know or let Maria know, and we can help you with anything that you need.
And Manuela will be there, and I will be there. So, guys, we will all be there in Barranquilla. Yeah. So you're not just getting.
You can meet all the staff because we will be here.
We will be here, and maybe you can be one of our beautiful couples, like you saw in one of our videos. We had a lot of couples meeting on the tours. The ones who do not want to do the tours, who want to do a different service, we have other services too. Just reach out. You have our email address here, our phone number. But the tours are a great way to connect. The tours are a great way to meet people, to get to know the country first time. We take care of everything, the hotel, the transportation from the airport. The only thing you have to do is basically buy an airplane ticket. That's the only thing, and maybe send your hot list in. But even that is not even required. So only airplane ticket, with that it's enough that you arrive on the day on the social, and with that we take care of everything else. And it has been an amazing 2023 for us with the tours, and it will be amazing 2024 with the upcoming tours. And we would love to have you be part of that experience. Manuela will be there in January. We will be also having in February already Medellin. Right, Manuela, what date do we have Medellin tour coming up?
Yes, we have Medellin February 22nd. It's going to start, and you remember, guys, you can choose if you want to stay for 7, 10, or 14 days.
Perfect, great. So yes, any city, guys, is amazing. Colombia is amazing. The women are amazing. Our matchmakers are amazing. Everybody, I think you talk here in this chat too, who has been meeting some of our stuff, have had a good experience, and you can always see that in the comments. If you have any questions more than this show, then just reach out, please. We are already over time. Like every Wednesday, we want to do 60 minutes, and we always do like 90 minutes. So thank you also for your patience, for staying so long with us, for asking all your questions. Next week, I will be back with Claudia and some lovely ladies from Barranquilla, so that you can ask some questions and see who is there for dating in Barranquilla. We will show you one of our couples next week. Manuela's birthday is next week, so if you want to reach out to Manuela and send a happy birthday, you can do that at afamedellin@gmail.com, afamedellin@gmail.com. It's 2nd of January, so if in case you're not too hangover, you're not too hangover over Manuela loves her birthday. So if you want to send her a little birthday wish, she will be happy. And we will be happy, hopefully, see you next year, 2024, with us again in Colombia, or if not again, then the first time. We would love to welcome you. And yeah, thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you, Claudia. Thank you for Manuela for being here. Thank you for everything you do and for everything you did in 2023. You did an amazing job. I think we all did. We can be really proud of us. And thank you, guys. And see you, hopefully, everybody healthy next year. Lots of greetings. Bye-bye.
Bye.